Let's start. Okay, people, today's webinar is going to be specifically about 1.19 plus. These methods can be used in 1.8, but they aren't that common. At 1.19, they're everywhere. Okay, one thing to know about my webinars is that I'll be extremely quick. I'll be extremely direct. I won't explain things that are not needed in an SS. I'll explain what it does, why it does, and how to catch it. Okay, first of all, I prepared something. The biggest thing in 1.19, the biggest area of cheats is mods. That's where things are easiest to catch, and that's where things are easiest to cheat. Just put a mod in your mods folder and open Minecraft and cheat. So, first thing I'm gonna do is, how do you analyze mods? And not in an old way, but an actual way. How do you assess on main list in these big servers? Okay, so right now I've loaded up a cheat. As you can see, I think this is a cheat. Aim says reach, all that things. Don't worry, I don't cheat. This is for testing purposes. Now, I'll teach you every single possibility that can happen in SS. Don't worry, Speedy, I won't go that fast. Okay, the first possibility is that a cheat is obfuscated. Now, what do I mean by obfuscated? There are two types of cheats. There are cheats that have simple keywords, and there are cheats whose keywords are obfuscated. Why they're obfuscated? To not flag as much, of course. First thing is, how do you analyze a mod? Whenever you analyze it, some people, what they do is they use ISIS tool. Now, that is all right, but it false flags a lot. I'm gonna be straight with you. It false flags a lot. So this is something that has been used for ages. It never false flags, and it's amazing. What this basically does is, it checks where something was downloaded from. Like, if a mod was done from modrinth.com, then it's legit. It skips its flags. If it's downloaded from anywhere else, Discord, not modrinth.com, even if Mediafire is there, even if file is from Capbox, anywhere, it will flag it as unknown mod. Unknown mod, bad thing. Verified mod, let it go. So, this is what you should do. I'm on Feather, so I go to mods, add on mods, and I open the mods folder. By any means, you open a mods folder. Now, of course, this is a cheat, but in actual, I said there'd be 20, 10, 20, 30, 40. The max I've gone against is 70 mods. There are people. It's me to go. Sync. No. If they aren't cheats, then yeah, they're. You have to see it. Is that surprise? That's my own server. You can just make it one. Okay. Good job, Jittery. Good job. I don't know what you need. 138 mods, 183 mods. But that's something. Okay, how do you execute this? You copy it, you open CMD as admin, and we run it. Now what it's gonna do is it's gonna ask you for its mod. If I enter it right now, it'll scan my .minecraft mod category. But of course, not every launcher has a .minecraft mods category. So I'll just open mods, copy its path, enter it. Bang. I can see it shows Java PID, and it shows how long has the game been running for. 7 minutes, of course. So this is an unknown mod. Of course, this is a cheat, and it's been downloaded from here. You can download it if you want, but do not cheat, for the love of God. Now, if I see this, now most of the time, if the bypasser has some actual knowledge, he won't let this happen. I let this happen on purpose, so you can know. This is a zone identifier. This is an unknown mod. What does it mean? An unknown mod means that it's not from Modrin. And what's a mod's purpose in their mod folder if it's not from Modrin? Of course, nothing's good. So now, I'll use a tool named Recaf. How do you download it? You just search Recaf. It'll show billing purposes. I don't know what that is. I'll do Recaf GitHub. Get Recaf releases. Now, personally, I don't use this one. It's far too complicated and it's not good. You do not need this as a beginner. Of course, when you have a deep knowledge about everything, you can use it. But as a beginner, I would never recommend it. I, of course, have this downloaded. So I won't download again. This is the official download link, so download from here. But if you need any tool, use Red Lotus Downloader. Every time. It downloads Nearsoft, it downloads Other, it downloads Spock, it downloads Zimmerman tools, everything. Of course, it's in other tools. I use Recaf. Okay. Good job. So we can do this. This should not be happening, but this is. Recaf dependencies. I think I have the old one. I don't know why down there. Okay, it's not working here. So if it's not working, Recaf won't work always. It works some of the times. Recaf or Lutein or Java Team compiling or to be honest, in my opinion, if you want a dirt everything, use Recaf. Recaf has better GUI. It displays everything in a way better way. I can't lie. But we're forced to use Lutein here. So I have to use it. No, Jerry, don't use Lutein. It's so bad. Come on. Lutein's just ew. Come on. You're branding this. Stop. Okay. So this is what should show for Recaf 2, but in darker theme. If you want to analyze a mod, let's say this is the mod that got flagged over here. I say, why is it flagged? It shouldn't be flagged. I drag and drop. That's it. That's all it takes. Now, simply after this, what you have to do is you just start clicking these plus signs. Plus meta-inf. You do not need to know what that is. Auth bypass. What does auth stands for? Authentication. That's something. Let's go on. Scrim class. What is Scrim? That's a cheat. What's this? Now every single obfuscated.jar will have this. It'll have a ton of classes like these called A.class, B.class, CD, ABCD, AB, AC, AD, like this. They have these a ton of obfuscated classes. Scrum.class, world utils, is connected to Discord. But you see, all these classes are indeed obfuscated. And if you see this, Fabricy, you do not need to know Java. It's all right. If you know Java, it's good. If you don't know, it's all right. But all these classes, bang, you can ban them. That's cheater codes. Any questions? Any deep mod? No, I won't do it right now. What do we have now? Okay. Now, in every case, there won't be an obfuscated mod. Sometimes the cheater will be from caveman era, and he would use some kind of unobfuscated one, like I think I have one. Please tell me I have one. No, see, this is also obfuscated. A class, B class, C class, A, C, A, N. If you see this, you can ban them. I think this is unobfuscated. Is this unobfuscated? Yeah, this is. I know I have. Lithium energy. No, that's not the actual lithium. This lithium is the cheap one. See? A class, B class, C. This is not normal. If you see this, this just screams, I'm cheating, I'm cheating, I'm cheating. This is not normal. More questions. What if he just closes the game? If he closes the game, that's a bannable offense. You can ban him on the spot. That doesn't matter. If he closes the game, that's an easy ban. Another thing is self-destructing mods. Okay. Now, if the cheater is a teeny bit smart, he'll be like, oh, wait, I'm getting assessed. What should I do? I know. I should self-destruct the client. Wait, please tell me this has self-destruct. Please.
Bro, it's at the top. It's not on an option.
Oh, okay. Self-destruct. Wow, so fancy. Please use in journal. Save last modified. Replace mod. Okay, if the cheater is alright, he won't do all this. He does his self-destruct. Bang. It takes time. Give it a second. Give it a second. There. Cheat's not on now. The cheat's gone. Now what do you do? The thing is, now you'll just say, but unknown, why can't we just use Habibi again? It doesn't matter if he's self-destructed or not. Well, guess what? It does. When they self-destruct, they replace their mod from Modrinth. So now that cheat is not actually a cheat. Let me show you. Why do I have very careful here? Now if I run this, see, it's a verified mod named Entity Textures. But now the question arises. So when did you load in Minecraft logs? No, we never check Minecraft logs. Never. Okay, you be like, now unknown, what do I do? I'm here, my friend. I'll tell you. Now we use a tool called Journal Trace. Of course, it's in the Red Lotus downloader. You know what I would recommend is before every SS you do, just download this. Just download this on their PC, open it, and just click every tool and just open it. It's that simple. You do not need to download every tool. You're not in the Stone Age era. It downloads the SS1 folder. You go to Spoke Tools, and then you open Journal Trace. What is Journal Trace? It traces journal. Okay, how do you use it? I think Harley explained this in the last webinar, and 2020 did in the webinar before that. If you could jump for jars, you load jars. It's not Minecraft logs. No, they won't. The file replacement doesn't log there. You do drive, select, scan. It's always C. If they have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, N, G, E, R, that doesn't matter. C, select, drive, scan. It says scan. After that, but okay, listen. We are not teaching journal. I'm teaching you how to catch the bypass. I'll get to the more interesting parts in a bit. Don't worry about it. With a .jar. Now, what do we need to look for? What's this? Oh my god! A mod? Wait, let's see. A .jar inside the mods folder that I scanned has data extended and data truncation and basic info change. Wait, let me right click this and show file information. What is this? Stream change? Stream change. Now who can tell me what stream change and data truncation is and data extend? Not you, Jittery. You know too much.
Aw. J.S. It's fine.
Think if general trace was the entire purpose of 1.19 SSL, I wouldn't be holding a webinar for it. Speedy? No. Just scan this data. That's it. So, if you don't know and want me to recall, data extend means its internal data was extended. Meaning if there was data one line long, can brand for this, if this was happened before SS, like let's see what time is right now, 23:17, and it's 11:21. I mean 11:17 and 11:21. It's like 4 minutes before this, so you can ban for this, of course. What this actually says is replacing a mod. Replacement happens data for data extend, data truncation, and data overwrite. Data extend means more information was added. Data truncation means its internal data was replaced. And basic info change means its metadata was changed, meaning its last modified time was manually changed. PC doesn't do this. PC does this for PC files, not jars, of course. Stream change. What does stream change mean? Taking a file from one place and putting it to another. One major thing. If you see a ton of hard link changes for mods that are loaded and he's on Feather, do not ban him because Feather hard links to mods.org. Org standing for original. So not ban for them, please. Okay, this is done. Done. This is done. Unloaded mods. Now, this is a concept I don't think many people here know. Now, you have to listen. I won't practically be doing this because I don't want to leak bypasses. But I love you people, so I'll tell you what happens. So as you know, it's a basic principle of Minecraft. If the game is launched, you cannot take a mod out of the mods folder. Everyone knows that, right? It's locked to the jar. Wait, let me open Paint. Okay. Please work. Okay. Imagine this is your Minecraft. And this is your jar folder. When Minecraft executes, this is your mod folder. Mods. When Minecraft executes, it ties a strong link between mod folder. And not just mod folder. This is mod 1, this is mod 2, and this is mod 3. It ties a link between each and every single of these mods. Let's say this is a cheat. I'll say cheat, legit. It ties a link to every single one of these mods. Now, I cannot break this link. I cannot take this mod out of there. Let's just make it for no. This is more better. This is more customizable. I cannot take this out. I cannot delete this. I cannot rename this. I can't do anything to this except forcibly replacing it. But other than that, I cannot do anything. Now what unloading a mod is, I cut this. I cut this. Now if this strand is cut, this sheet, now it's free. I can move it outside of Minecraft. This is called unloading. this is done. I won't tell you how, but this can be done and is done, and I have gone against it. Now, what this shows in journal, it shows rename old, rename new. It shows basic info change because you're changing its metadata. It wasn't supposed to be like this, but you forced it to be like this. Yeah, that's that. Control. Whoa, look at this. I've seen a razor this big. Okay. It says answer assumes. (2020). Okay. Does anyone have question about unloaded mods? Use system from processor. Now, lemon. Okay. There's a technique that was explained in Red Lotus guides. That if you have an unloaded mod, you go to System Informer, you go to Java W, and you type out the mod folder's name, and it'll show every single mod that was loaded in Minecraft. And let me tell you why that's so inefficient that I don't even need to think about that method. How to find. Okay, wait. Now that method, which Lemon just said, when you do that method, let's suppose the user has 80 mods. He had 81 mods and he unloaded one mod. Now tell me which person in their sane mind is gonna check all through those 80 mods and check if they were in Minecraft loaded or not. And that's not to take in account that there can be libraries too that are not shown.
Yeah, that was an annoying one.
Never
I'm
do
not
that.
gonna lie.
What?
The libraries, I hate them.
Of course, bro. Libraries are the most confusing thing in Minecraft libraries. They act like cheats, but they aren't cheats. So be careful about that. Why does Unknown have such an aggressive voice? Oh, okay. My bad. My bad, people. How do I? Speedy. I did an entire painting about that. Bro. Come on. No, it's all right. I don't want to scream. Okay. Next thing. What's after unloading mods? Done. Ooh, this thing. I've been waiting to show you. This is my favorite thing. It's a favorite thing. Okay. So, what you need. This is a really good concept. This is an amazing concept. It's a beautiful concept. Now people need to tell me, is this a cheat or not? Okay. Okay. Is everyone watching? Unloading. So I just explained it. Please don't do this. No, so yes, journal, but yes, journal. Yes. Okay. Look at this. Tier tire cache. Okay. Tier tire config screens. Okay. Mixing tile screens. Okay. Parent for tier list. Okay. Languages. Okay. Okay. All good. You know what? I think this is a legit mod. But it's not a legit mod. You know what this is? This is worst client. You see this small thing called jars? Now what most of library clients, what if you have 5 instances of opening their on their copy? If you have if he has more than one Minecraft open, ban. Next. This concept relies on dependency mods. Now, dependency mods itself are very common. Almost every legit mod has dependencies. They function like that. But not every time are those dependencies actually legit. Use this. If you want to check dependencies, you WinRAR it. Either you WinRAR it, you open it WinRAR, or you do this cheesy little thing. You rename the extension to a .zip. You rename it and you extract it. You don't need no WinRAR. That's it. Okay? So where did I find the jars? Metainf jars. These two jars. They seem sus. Let me open Luton. And I put this jar in. This seems normal. Okay. This seems like a good boy. Let me open this. Whoa, that's bad. Worst client. Uh-oh. Beep beep. Time to ban him. That's how you should think. Okay, not like that, but you should think like in a way. JDG. You could use JDG UI. Okay, it's all right. Recap is way better. Okay. This is also done. Okay, now we come to the fan favorite Doomsday client. This is arguably the most used client in 1.9 plus, and this will appear everywhere. When I mean everywhere, I mean everywhere. Now, after this webinar, trust me, you won't get bypassed by Doomsday in your life. Okay, can any people stop? Jittery, stop. Now, let's talk about Doomsday. Doomsdayclient.com. Let's download Doomsday. Let's call it webinar. Let's randomize the size. Because why not? It won't matter, but why not? But give me a second. I'm back. Where was I? Doomsday. Yes. First thing first, we're going to talk about now 190% of the entire Doomsday, 95% of the entire Doomsday does is to double click it. Whoa, Doomsday! I should inject this. Whoa, so cool. Whoa, starting. Whoa, starting. Downloading. Whoa, what does that do? Whoa, what's happening? This is what happens in the minds of average Doomsday user. Inject loading. Doomsday clients. Wow, I can cheat now. Uh-oh, I should close this. Because if I get screenshot, they'll see it open, and they'll ban me. Let's open Doomsday. Doomsday should work. What was my keybind? What was my keybind? Oh, what's my keybind? Oh, I think I lost my keybind. It's all right. Keybind or not, it's injected. That's what you know for sure. Sync. Picoid. You're getting on my nerves. Long ago, bro. Yo, I think Doomsday is strong on Minecraft. Okay, my PC is exploded. Okay, I think that was normal. Okay, this is average Doomsday, so do not use Doomsday. This is a warning. Do not use Doomsday. I got a 4060 Ti, and this crash from Minecraft. Do not cheat. Okay, now when it comes to detections of Doomsday, first and foremost, the cheesiest and the easiest and the most valid detection for Doomsday is InGen. Most of you have heard about it. Most of you haven't. You get github.com/notrecom/engine. Engine 2.0. Use this. There's a 35 KB file. You just download it and you run it. What this does is it searches Minecraft at three most famous lines: Lunar, Feather, and Vanilla Minecraft. These are the three most famous launchers in 1.19. What this does is it searches your Minecraft for these lines: Wape Light, V4, Doomsday, Slinky, Sunset Karma. We don't need to know about these. We need to know about this. When you run it initially, my Minecraft has crashed. Don't worry about that. But when you run it, it'll say injection detected in instance in game client, in running game client. The only place it'll false flag is Badline client. In Badline client, it always false flags. It doesn't show works events. Jittery. Okay, that's something. In some servers, they let you ban off of engine flag, but in most servers like Red Lotus Partners, they don't let you ban off engine. And how? Now you must be saying engine. How are we gonna explain this? Okay, now in most places, what happens is they do not let you ban off of engine. Now, how you could use engine if you're not gonna ban him? You can use engine to get an idea. Okay, engine that flagged, so he's 100% on Doomsday. It can't. Example, please. Try to execute this. I'll use it. Doomsday always flags. That's a must. Inject meteor client. You cannot inject meteor clients. Now, if you see engine flagging, you go on to other proof of executions for Doomsday. Now, what are they? First and foremost, it's Win Prefetch View. Now, I'm going to tell you a little secret here. That'll just 110% guarantee that he's on Doomsday. Now, this is something about Doomsday that almost no one knows. And that's kind of shocking. I don't know why. I hope every one of you knows how to use. I think I have my prefetch bypass on. I don't know why. Why? Why?
Which you don't bypass WoW.
No, I haven't. I was testing bypasses and I kind of blew up Sysmain.
Wait, you need to invite me to this. This is tough, this server.
Oh yeah, I haven't executed this. No way, I cannot share the invites.
2020s is just like all just bypasses and this or that. It's really boring. Like how to catch them.
Wait, it's today 16th. Oh yeah, today's 16th. No, my bad, people. I'm kind of old. Okay. 11, 18, 41. Okay, so when was Java W run? Now, what Doomsday always does is, let me show it over here. And then 48, 48, 47, 48. This is the latest one, yeah. Refresh. Yeah. Now, watch what happens is, I'll execute Doomsday. Executing Doomsday, injecting Doomsday into Minecraft doesn't give that much of a difference. It acts the same way. If you have questions, just ping me once. Is engine that tough? Sorry. You kind of delete this?
Why are we deleting it? True. We tested it.
No, bro. People use that in a wrong sense. Because we got weird people attending webinars here, and they get sent webinars and all that shit. Okay, when you execute Doomsday, look what happens after win prefetch view. Java W. Now you'll be asking me, yo, unknown. Doesn't Java W always execute in Minecraft happens? No, not always. What happens is Doomsday is a .jar, an executable .jar. So when Doomsday runs, it uses Java W to run. Java W. Now, if you see this Java W, you're like, no mods are loaded. What's this? There, TTF. Now, what TTF stands for is it's a fonting thing. That's what it's font type. So that's what I can tell. What's this? Weird things are loaded. This shouldn't happen. Why is this happening? Now you go through this. Weird. That's definitely weird. I gotta tell you that. Wait, isn't this here? See? Webinar is loaded. You have to check each and because if he executed Doomsday, there has to be a Java W. And if he is fonting, TTF, no, fonting. Fonting, not fonting. See, a weird dot jar. Fonting. Fonting. No, fonting. Fonts. That thing. That's TTFS. And you see webinar.jar. A dot jar being loaded from the downloads directory. That's not how it works. Before we're doing these. What do you mean? What do you mean by rules? Sync, we do. So this is restrictions not to any other exe or private. Yeah, you do not need. You don't run any .exe. That's a rule. You can't get your roles removed on the spot. Running a .exe on the suspect's PC without their consent. If you do this without telling them, and they report to a head SSR anywhere. If they have rules, you're gone without anything. You don't do all and anything like that. They sure would. So Doomsday executes Java W. So if you see Minecraft and a single Java W around a time where there's no other launcher, you have to investigate that at any point. Another place where Doomsday logs. This is a less effective one, as it can be bypassed. Doomsday can also just decide not to log there because Doomsday is like, no, I don't want to jump there. Can Java W be renamed? Of course it can be renamed. The Java WPF can be renamed. So if I rename it something to update.exe, but the icon will still be the same. But yes, your question, bannable, yes. Now, TCOM watch or plug play. Plug play, also known as plug and play, this is a service. Its main purpose is to hold the information of executable.jars. That's it. That's an entire purpose in life. Minecraft is loaded. Let's hope it doesn't crash this time. Please. Harley, you playing? Harley, you want to play Minecraft? Okay. Please. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Please. Okay. It didn't crash. This should. Okay. It's all good. Wait, let's try engine now. if you see this validating detections, bang. Injection detected in untested game client, press any key to continue. If you press any key, it'll close. So that tells us, oh, he's on Doomsday. That's 100% confirmed he's on Doomsday. So Windows NTG one user. Soul InGen's entire purpose is to detect clients like WaveV4, Vape Light, Slinky, Sunset, Karma, Liquid Bounce, and Doomsday. That's the entire purpose. On Feather, Lunar, and Vanilla Minecraft, any version. Not Badline client. It every single time false flags on Badline client. I won't tell why. Because it's nerdy. Because look. Because yeah, it's like no, it's 110% Doomsday, but it gives us a hint that it's Doomsday. Not Doom, it's 110% Doomsday, but it gives a hint that it's Doomsday. That's what it is. Okay? So is that understood? What I can do with that is I understand now that he's using either one of those cheats. So now, instead of looking in other places for other things, I can go to those places where I know he's cheating. So he's on 1.9 plus. Can you use Sunset at 1.8 cheat or 1.9 plus? No, I cannot. No, so some servers do allow InGen ban, but some servers like Red Lotus Partners do not allow InGen ban. So you can use that as a red alarm for your own self to see that, okay, I can do this now. I showed you to check one prefetch view, but I'll show you one more thing. Wait. So we executed Doomsday, right? We use Decom Launch. Decom Launch or plug and play. Can you use it? No, it's a verified tool. You cannot decline it. This, the highest write bytes is 3.7 MB, 1 MB, 19 MB. I can force him. On servers like Red Lotus Partners, it's not a verified tool, so you cannot force him. You cannot force him to use any tool except Spockwin's tools and Nersoft and Zerman tools. You cannot deny that. You go to memory, options. Now, initially, when you use system informant, these two things will be ticked. You untick this, untick this. You go to strings, 5, extended mapped image, bank. The scan, you go to filter, contains case insensitive. SCC host mean. SCC host is a service handler. And now it's a .jar. Enter. Let's see what this is. Java WEXE was used to run webinar.jar from downloads. Now come on. .jar is never a system file. First that. Second, it's not image, it's InGen, not image. You see this, you're like, catching. Let's go here. Now, if you want to be fancy, you can do this. Go here. See. If you see a mod D, wait, let me show you how it should look like. Open me here. Let me show what it should look like on Raycaf. And that's why Raycaf is just so much better. Copy and copy. So this is what it should look like on Raycaf. What do you mean 5 strings? 5 is just the most basic number. 4, there are way too many unnecessary strings. 6, you miss many things. So 5 is just a sweet spot. Like when you shower and there's like the beautiful middle thing between cold and hot that gives just a perfect one. That's 5.
5 is like the perfect shower.
The perfect one. Too little, it'll be cold. Too much, it'll be too hot. It's 5 Okay. The images. This is a recap. This is what you see in recap when you upload a .jar. My recap isn't working for some reason. I don't know why. Now, let me show you another concept. Look at this. Look at this. This is why Doomsday is so bad. This Java W is the one I executed. You can say normal. This is normal. Now, if I look at it clearly, I should say Doomsday. Look at this. Doomsday loaded from a .jar, loaded from downloads. Now, what's a .jar from downloads doing in Minecraft? That should be your question. Of course, it's Doomsday. You can go to .jar, and if you don't want to analyze it, just double click, bang, Doomsday. You've got the person, bam. What's okay? This is done. Now we go to this. I won't tell how. Let me on the screen. I'll rename the webinar.jar to cmd.jar. I'll close Minecraft, close System Informer, launch Fabric. Now this is another concept. This is being used. Nowadays, it's being used a lot, more than I could ever fathom. It's running Doomsday from CMD. Doomsday downloads are executable. What do you mean? Download Java. It's Java's issue. Now, running Doomsday from CMD is not normal. You don't do doomsday.jar and just enter. That's not running Doomsday from CMD. I won't tell the command because I'm not going to leak even the public bypasses, because things that are public are not public to everyone. Not everyone knows about it. You can go
Leak it anyway.
ahead.
None of us are bypassers.
I mean, yeah.
Well, apart from Speedy.
Yeah, Speedy's a bypassing. I've caught him a few times. Naughty boy. Okay, I run it. So now I've ran this Doomsday file from this CMD. If I close CMD, it closes Doomsday. Now you're gonna ask me, yo, unknown, dummy boy, what difference does that make? I'll tell you. Now the CMD now .jar I execute was cm.jar. What this bypasses is, it bypasses System Informer's decom launch. That's the thing. That's one of the main issues. Imagine it shows up here. No good maker. See? There's no cmd.jar now. I executed it like right now, but there's no cm.jar. It's gone. See? That's what the bypass is. What does prefetch has to say? Prefetch, believe me when I say, there are ways to bypass prefetch, but they can also be caught using prefetch. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can ban them. Article 8, Section 5. Okay. I don't know what the article says. Okay. Okay. So listen to me. Prefetch is just on a whole nother level. Prefetch helps you in places you can never imagine. Prefetch helps you catch bypasses that are uncatchable. Prefetch is just prefetch, bro. It's too good. Remember that. Okay, now there are two Java W's. Not good. Ones. Their sizes are different. Weird. Let's analyze this one. RT.jar J MSO. Sus. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. Okay. Nothing weird, right? What's this one? What's this? Whoa. Symbol.ttf. A wise man once told me TTF is for Doomsday. But I don't see any Doomsday. Whoa, but there is Doomsday. Now you do know one important concept. I'll just say it because it's public knowledge. If you rename the extension of Doomsday, it won't show as apparently over here. It'll bend in a bit. You feel me? It won't show like cm.jar, but it'll show the full path, but it'll blend it more than normal. But of course, seeing Java W, TTF, where's TTF? TTF. You have to know he's on Doomsday. That's it. There's no ifs and buts. One other cheesy way, and I did not say this in the beginning because I don't want to ruin the fun. Wait, yeah. Don't worry. Don't say please. Just ask as many questions as you want. Okay, look. What does TTF mean? TTF is for fonts and styling. So, do you really think Minecraft will use fonts and styling? Wait, what does Java W mean? Tell me that. No. Let's get to the point. Let's not rush to the answer. Do you think Java W, what does Java W stands for? It's Minecraft. That's basic knowledge, right? Right? Basic knowledge. But do you really think Minecraft itself would be using fonts? It's a whole game for 17 years. It has fonts, but it doesn't use fonts to that extent. It doesn't use fonts in that sense. Exactly. Now those are cheesy ways. I'm not telling you so hard ways that you yourself won't even know what you're looking at. These are indications that I've made myself to know that, okay, this is 90%, 99% Doomsday, no, 100% Doomsday. So if you see a Java W with fonts loaded, why would fonts be loaded into Minecraft? Like what? Minecraft itself is a game. Would Valorant need texture packs? Because no, right? Would Valorant need servers from player? No, right? Because it already has servers. Yeah. Doomsday uses custom fonts. Normal code mods. TTF can be inside normal mods. TTF cannot be used by normal mods to execute themselves. Yeah, it uses fonts, not custom fonts, but fonts. Yeah, custom fonts. See? These are types of writings. All these fonts. Symbol.ttf, all these things. Is Doomsday done? Any questions till now? Let's see. No, not one TTF. Not one TTF. Come on, man. Many TTF. Wait. Are all these done? The first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first 6 are done. Yes or no? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people inside. Are these done? Sing. What do you not understand? It's okay. Ask me as many things as you can. But be serious. He's auto stating no. Wait. No, sync. Ask me question. What did you not understand? Anyone? When did I say I have a custom doomsday? Lemon. Hicks, if you arrive late, it's all right. Just carry on from where we're going. You can. I think Soul is recording. I'm pretty sure, so you can just review the recording from there. No, where's custom doomsday? Lemon, what? Which custom doomsday? No, I'm Jitter. Did I mention custom doomsday? Jittery. Exactly. No, I think you're meaning executing doomsday from CMD, right? Lemon. No, I didn't take the name of custom doomsday. I mean, I have custom doomsday, but that's not the point. Okay, we're going to EXEGs now. Now, let me. One more thing. One more thing that has been occurring nowadays, pretty commonly. Speedy, I think you need to know about this. There are a few cheats nowadays. Who knows Phantom Client? Phantom Client and Pika Client. These clients are growing rapidly. And you know what they use? They also use a .jar, but not inside your mods folder. What happens is they use something called Java arguments. They use Java arguments over here. Here, setting, Minecraft path, JVM arguments. Now what happens here is you can load anything from here. Anything. You can load it and remove it afterwards. It can be used in a bypass sense, but if the SSR is good, of course you'll catch you. And of course, it appears in other places too. So, how do we use counter that? We go to Java W in System Informer, and we write Java agent. Java agent. You run this, it'll show you every custom JVM arg here. Every. Not bad, not bad. You just cut that out when you post. Peacock client and Phantom client, they use JVM args, JVM arguments, and a client, Cold client, I think so, from 2023 or 2022. They use JVM arguments. They bypass Ocean, they bypass Echo, they bypass Detector AC, they bypass every single scanner, they bypass Habibi Mod Analyzer, they bypass everything but one thing, one flaw, one major flaw that they can never bypass. That's why JVM args are so bad. No, I'll tell you about that. Yes. Only now what they use is they use custom JVM arguments. No, I'm telling you so it's all right. Now you type Java agent inside Java W. You type Java W. It'll be better if I demonstrate it. I haven't loaded anything. You need Java W. Only one should appear. You go here. You go options, strings, 5, extending Unicode map. You never select image in Java W because there will be like 50 million strings. It's like, okay, now this is going to take time. It's going to take time. I'll just cancel. I'll just go right now. Okay, give me a second, I'll come to that. Go filter contains Java agent. Now this shows every custom JVM I've executed. Now, of course, I haven't executed any Java argument. That's why there are no weird things here. But if you see a Java agent launching a .jar from another directory, that's big red flag. You have to check that .jar. We're Doomsday, no, it won't. And if Slinky uses JVM, no. Slinky uses JNI injections, not JVM arguments. JVM arguments are used by .jars, and they can be used in 1.9, 1.8. I mean, okay, cool. About this, I explained that in the beginning of the webinar. You have to put that in recalc or Luton. Speedy, I won't use a Java argument. I won't be leaking any bypass. So I just did that on System Informer. Yeah, that's how you catch it. That's exactly how you catch it. Okay, next. Am I missing something? I've done JVM marks. What am I missing? What am I missing? Wait, till now, do any of you have any questions? Hicks, I won't tell you that. No, the VMIC. Check. No. Oh, no. They don't modify this. It's about obfuscation. Okay, Cole. If you see a .jar, unknown mod from Hobby Mod Analyzer, right? If you see a no, if you see a .jar inside Minecraft and it's an unknown mod, you put it in any JDGUI, Recaf, any Java decompiler, and you check its code. If it says A class, A dot class, B dot class, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the entire alphabet, and then A, B, C, D, or test dot class, test one, test two, test three, till 1 million, whatever it takes. You can ban them because those are obfuscations. Those are clear obfuscations. Or some examples of instant ones. I can't remember everything top of my head. But you can ask me, just ask me questions. What's CC? What is obfuscation? Okay, obfuscation. Let's see. Let's imagine. No, it's not bad. Let's imagine a class name is aim assist dot class. Okay. Now, if you see this in a dot jar, what do? Yeah, this is a good question. If you cannot access them, some people have them locked. First of all, ban them. Second of all, you can do one thing is that you can change that dot jar. You copy the dot jar into somewhere else in another folder. You change the dot jar's extension.zip and you extract that zip file and you go into that folder and you check every single folder in there. It's like using a Java decompiler, but manually after the hard work. Okay, you see this. What do? Of course, you ban it. Okay, here is a good point here. mark this question by smiley face. I'll get to, no, that's not a smiley face. I'll get to this in a second. You reminded me. I love your call. Thank you. Sphinx, how can I find a class? First of all, you ban him for this big of a class. Secondly, you also ban him for this big of a class. Yeah, I like this question. I'll get to this in just a second. Just a second. If you see, now I'm explaining to you what obfuscation is. Solved question. Amos is dot class. Now this is bannable. Now what bypasses do is, instead of this, it's this. Or it's aim assist. This is obfuscation. Or this. Or this. Or this. Or this. This is obfuscation. Now, if their code is run cheat in 100 seconds, this was the code. They obfuscated to run cheat in 100 seconds. This is obfuscation. Okay, you gotta do a legit class. If you do a legit class and want to do, that's the question. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, if you analyze the dot jar, you have a feeling, no, this is a cheat, but you analyze it. It's all its classes are legit. Everything is legit. It doesn't have dependencies. That's where you go to WinMerge. That's a new tool. Of course, that's allowed by Red Lotus. WinMerge. I think I have it. I'll just download it again. Zip.exe. Copy link it. This one is linked. Download this. What this does is, this is a jar comparer. Like, you know, how your parents compare you to your friends and they find out small details. This is that, but it's for dot jars. Now, Speedy, doing that for every jar takes a ton of time. Don't do that for every jar. It's for a jar, then you know, like, come on. This has to be a cheat, but I cannot prove this is a cheat. So you do this. And I'll teach you how to do this. Okay, open it. Okay. Next. So no, okay, that's how it works. If you see an unknown mod and you decompile it with recaf, and you haven't found anything in there. No A class, no B class, no definitely cheats. And you still think, no, this is a cheat. I'm certain of it. So use this. WinMerge, I have it. Okay. Let me show you how this works. Oh, this is where okay, this is how it works. Let's do one thing. How cheat somewhere. Let's go here. Just what's its name? Now this looks like a legit jar, right? Its name looks like a legit jar. Put this in. Is it in? Okay. Wait, this should not be. That's open. Let me open it again. No WinMerge. I'll put this in. This is the legit one. This is what I show. I put this jar in. Now I copy the exact name. I down from Modrinth. This Modrinth. Okay. Lithium Modrinth. What is it for? 1.21.1. download. This is just a way better way. It's just a way more efficient way. You cannot bypass this. It's impossible to bypass this. It's not like extremely hard. It's impossible to bypass this. Slick game 1.21.1. That's the version for Fabric. Download. Okay, wait a second. Go over here. Did have this all downloaded. Now put it in WinMerge's second file. Okay, now what do? We compare. Let it do its thing. There you go. Now, what does it see? All these things. Left only here. All these things. Text files are different. These aren't same. These aren't same. All these things that you see here. See assets is different. Something's different here. Let's see here. Meta-inf is different. Its version is different. Let's go back. These classes are different. Now look, this is the legit lithium. This is not legit lithium. This is all obfuscated. These aren't same. Okay, why aren't they same? If it was a legit mod, 99% would have been same. See, these things aren't same. Why are these not same? These are only in right. This is only in left. Why are there so many mods? Look at this. This is left, this is right. Why are there so many random classes that are only in left? Let's analyze them. Why aren't they same? Because look, not always, sometimes, very rare cases. There'd be things like the dot jar won't be exact same to the mode thread, but it'll be legit. It'll have a 10 KB, 20 KB, 30 KB. Thank you. Okay. 20 KB differences. By the way, if you think this is true, then you should just quit SC, because bypassing Doomsday, bypassing InGen with Doomsday is borderline impossible. That's not happening. But okay. Good job. Thank you. Congrats. Clapping. Anyways. Where was it? Yes. So these classes. Now what happens here is where was it? Before you close the screen share anytime, please. Okay. So this is how it will work. Next, what do we have here? I think I'm almost done. DLL cheats. No, just leave this. No 1.8. Oh, okay, show it to me, GMs. I'll tell you if you're sane or not. The last thing, Faker. This has terrorized Minecraft SSers for a long time. I mean, not terrorizing. Almost every good SSer knew its sections, but some not good SSers did not know. How do you detect it? It's extremely easy. Extremely easy. Yeah, this guy's right. This guy, what? Jay, I didn't want to say this, bro. You're really fun, but he's right. Remember this. Okay, what you can do is the cool method, not that. Use Lily's faker detection. Look at this. Now this is a confirmed detection. This takes information from event viewer and portrays it normally. You do A. This runs. You do opera GX and nothing. See? Everything's no special activities. If it was a faker, these two would flag immediately. But it isn't. No. Bro, come on. Why can't I do it? Okay, what else is remaining? Faker, done. EXGs, yes, yes. This is the last thing. This is the last thing. I'll be quick. There are only two big exe cheats: Phantom Client, the .exe version. You execute it. How do you catch it? You may be asking yourself. You use Reloaders Downloader. You get SS1, Spock Tools, BAM Parser. You open it, and you clean your glasses. First of all, if you're wearing glasses, I'm not, but if you're wearing your glasses, clean them. Open your eyes, like full open. What does it say? Processing BAM and trace. Okay, yeah, like this. You open it. You see a not signed file with flags, and if it's normal, then you go to it, you double click it, and then it opens. See, like this. I don't think it would be like this, not signed, if flags, and it'll have a normal name. This is way polite, by the way. It'll be like this. Let's see. Yeah, never do. Never check BAM for Java. Whatever you say. Never. Just say it. No, think. Let me tell you this. On this, getting bypassed is a completely normal thing. As a matter of fact, if you're not bypassed once in your career or many times, you're not a good SSR. Me, Jittery, every good SSR in the world has been bypassed. There cannot be a good SSR that hasn't been bypassed. Yeah, if I get assessed, I would fail 100%. I have 100 cheats running at all times. Of course, I have 100 cheats running at all time. I think I have a few scheduled cheats too, everywhere. Bro, assessors, that's the thing. Bypassing has been. Bro, I had scheduled System Informer for so many days, and I was cheating, waiting to get SS. But I had scheduled System Informer. That I just forgot about. Okay, people, if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay. No, I got bypass with bruising, the newer one. So it's all right. It wasn't a bruising. It was average one, a custom made one. No shit. I recently caught a person on FiveM. Bro, it was such a strange. Bro, Cheater, you know what he was doing? He was crashing his sysmain after a little while, and his prefetch was so messed up. Like, it was normal and so messed up at the same time. Okay, I won't waste you guys' time. So I'm ending the webinar, by the way, in like a minute. Do you have any other questions? Anyone? Any question? Not only the webinar, but any question. No, I don't have problem. Don't worry. Yeah, cool. Go go ahead. What was your question? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Bro, I love this guy. I can remember song. Yes. So the thing is, I actually got his doomsday, but he lied to me about using that doomsday. But he said like, no, no, I've not used this. Please don't ban me. This is not the doomsday. Okay, question ten. I know what the bypass is, and yes. Okay, cool. The thing is, I'll tell it to you in DMs. I won't tell you here because if that gets leaked, it'll not be good. Yes, so what's up? No, they cannot. Esther cannot. They cannot. If they do not like the person, they cannot do it. Good job. Okay. Any more questions? I'm heading off. So you can stop the recording. Good job. Yo, did everyone enjoy the webinar? This is a webinar after a long time. I haven't held a webinar in so long. Stop it. Yeah. Well, I need perms to ban people. I can disconnect him. No, I can deafen him. I can mute him. Whoa. No. Okay. 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 People, have a good day. Have fun. Have a good night. Stay safe. Don't bypass. Catch people. Don't false ban people. Live a long life. I'm out. Bye bye. Yeah. By the way, the best way to learn assessing is to make bypasses and bypass yourself and then catch those bypasses and then bypass that way and then catch the bypass and then bypass that way and catch the bypass and then bypass that way and then catch the bypass and then bypass that way and then catch the bypass but then bypass that way. No, no, so you're not getting on. Never. What? All right, bye bye.